You think you three could move, please? I would much appreciate that. What's up, Agents? Zero here, and welcome back to another episode of the Survival Series. We're here in the rain. I literally just went to sleep, and it's now raining. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting that to happen prior to recording, but whatever. Today, I actually have a project I want to get done. This is something I mentioned in the last episode. I wanted to construct a bridge to get to my fishing house a little bit easier. And I've already got everything all set up. I don't have the bridge constructed, obviously that's what we're doing this episode. Man, I hate the rain. This is super loud. And again, I don't know how it is for you guys. Alright, so there's a little fishing house that we constructed last episode, and we're going to be building a bridge across to the other side. I'm wondering, are there any mobs nearby? Because it is raining, which means if there's any hostile mobs nearby, skeletons and zombies more specifically, they aren't going to be affected by the daylight, because obviously it's raining. Inside, we have everything we're going to need. Now this is just going to end up being a simple bridge. It's not going to be anything like what I have constructed all the way out there, over towards the other side. But this is actually going to make it a whole heck of a lot easier to get across to over there. That's the plan, and all these pigs right here. You think you three could move, please? I would much appreciate that. This is not a good place for you to be. I'm kind of going to construct right here. So, I'm going to be placing... Oh, you got in the way, pig. Thanks. So I'm going to be placing put that there. And I'm going to be placing down slabs, and I don't want the slab there. You guys know me, I like my slabs upside down. I just kind of like the way it looks. That and mobs can't spawn, which I've mentioned several times over. So if I do something like this, I know it's raining, but I'm really hoping it's not going to thunderstorm. So we're just going to do something along these lines. I'm going to be picking up a number of these blocks by the time we're done anyway, because I kind of want to use as few of resources as possible. Or then again, do I want to leave some of these blocks right where they are? You know what? I think that would make for a really interesting design if I did it that way. So if I do that, there we go. So now at least has some sort of support, or at least it looks it, which is going to be nice. I mean, I did not expect it to be raining today. I mean, I literally got ready to start the recording, and I went to bed, like I said, and it decided to start raining. Not fun. I mean, personally, I don't mind rain, but when I'm recording, very annoying. This isn't going to take long, obviously. We're actually kind of almost there. I wasn't expecting it to take this short amount of time. Then again, I didn't know what I was expecting when placing them all the way down here, which is not where I want them to be. There we go. And yeah, there we go. I knew I was underneath it. So I think at this point I need to go and swim across to the other side and start placing them then there. That came out weird. There we go, just like this. This is going to look really nice. There we go. And just like that, we have ourselves a nice bridge. And I want to go ahead and put down logs again. And I'm thinking maybe some logs on the edges as well, because I am obviously going to light this thing up just like this, just so it's not completely dark. I'm thinking maybe putting down like somewhere in the middle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's really no center point. No, I'd say right here would be a good spot. It may not be center because there's really no center point. But it'll look nice. And obviously I gotta go all the way to land and finish this up. There we go. This project ended up taking a lot less time than I thought it was. I thought it was going to take more time, but whatever. I guess it really doesn't matter. There we go. Go ahead and swim to the other side. This should make it a whole... What am I stuck on? This should make it a whole heck of a lot easier to get across, because then this way I'm not actually just swimming across. There we go, that's everything done. I actually used a lot less materials than I thought I was. Got a little under half a stack of slabs, 7 logs left. Not too bad. Now, I've only spent like 5 minutes time recording at this point. So I do have some other stuff I do want to get done. I don't even know what time it is right now. I don't even know if it's daytime. But something I do want to go and get done. For whatever reason, my pigs disappeared from my little pen. I'm not quite sure what happened that caused that. Let me go ahead and show you guys. It's right around this corner. So we have my chicken pen on this side, and then all of my pigs are gone, and I have no idea what happened. So, with the short amount of time that it took me to put that bridge together, I guess I should have expected it to take not a lot of time to begin with. Oh, whatever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get some pigs to follow me. And we have like 2 or 3, maybe 4 all the way over there. I was debating whether or not I wanted to try to go to sleep, but I don't think it's actually anywhere close to nighttime just yet. My poor little dark oak sapling is not grown. I'm wondering if I'm in the wrong biome for it to grow. I have been trying to use bone meal on it to no effect. Hello, pig, come here. Come here. Still have no idea what happened to the rest of my pigs, but at least this is gonna help. Ooh, and a horse too. If you guys remember from the earlier episodes of this particular series, I actually encountered 2 dungeons, one of which I want to convert into an XP farm, but I'm kind of waiting until I get an enchanting table and silk touch, because I want to move the skeleton spawner. Come on in. There we go. Alright. But that also helped me get some bones and bone meal as well. And then the other spawner I found was... Oh, is it starting to get dark now? I think it is. The other spawner that I found was a spider spawner, and I got rid of it instantly because I didn't want to have to deal with that later on, but now I am really wishing that I hadn't done that, because not only could I have used that for XP grinding, but at the same time, I'm kind of having a bit of trouble getting string. And so I actually have to, well, obviously I'd have to actually kill spiders in order to get string to begin with, but it's spiders spawned from nighttime versus spiders spawned from a spawner, and I feel like had I kept that spawner there, it would have made things a lot easier. Then again, it was part of that, stronghold system. Hello, pig. I knew there was another pig somewhere nearby. I was sworn there was like a third pig. Oh, there is a third pig. Alright. So we've got these two guys and the... Oh! So I got one at home and there's 3 here, so that makes 4. Nice. I didn't know there was this many out here. I actually am quite surprised by this. Still know what happened to the remainder of my pigs, and I'm trying to pause every so often, just kind of hoping that I'm not getting too far ahead of them. I mean, these guys are moving relatively fast, I'll admit to that. And I'm thinking I might need to break part of this fence, because if I use the fence gate, they might have trouble getting in. Because there's 3 of them and they're just trying to crowd. Yeah. That's what I figured. Maybe if I do this. Oh, that got one of them in here. 2, 3. There we go. We got all 4 of them in here. And where are you going? Alright. There we go. And you know what? Let's go ahead and use these eggs. Okay, we got 1 chick, 2 chick. Nice. Actually, no, we only got 1 chick. What am I doing? I can't count today. Okay. So that's good. So we've built the bridge to the fishing house. We've got some new pigs, because man, what the heck even happened? I need to shut up on this subject. You guys are getting annoyed by this. And if I could get in my own house, there we go. I say that as I'm going in. You know what? Since I'm in here. Okay, my crops. All my crops. Whoa! Almost one of them is done. Of course, I'm out of bone meal at this point, so unless I have bone meal, I have a bone meal in here. Okay. This episode has been a lot more productive than a number of my other episodes, because I'm actually getting a lot more done in one episode than normally. I've gotten the bridge taken care of. I've wrangled some new pigs. Well, I guess wrangled isn't probably the right term to be using, but whatever. And I checked on my crops and I'm doing okay. I still wish I could get some potatoes, because that's what I'm really missing out on. So let's go ahead and plant all these down. I'm glad I checked on my crops, at least, because having at least these going is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get the beetroots going. I have plenty more redstone. I could probably expand this, but The problem being, I need more bows to do this, and I don't want to waste the bow that I already have. I mean, obviously the bow that I have in my hotbar is almost dead. I could probably put that up and use it, but I have this right here. I'm not wasting it, and I have enough trouble getting string as it is. Another reason, well, not really another reason, but if I hadn't destroyed that spawner. Oh well, too late now. Much too late. So, you know what, with all that done, I'm gonna head back to the fishing house, because I want to see how much more I can possibly get. And why am I sprinting? I have no idea. I don't really need to be sprinting. I'm just wasting my hunger bar. And horses are just kind of spawning in. There's a voice crack for you. So, we've gotten 3 things done so far. I've got like 5 minutes left before I usually end off my recording, because I usually like to keep my videos up to like 20 minutes or so, not usually too much higher than that. This was a very productive episode, to say the least, and my fishing rod, yes, is in fact in here, so you know what, let's go ahead and end this off by fishing. And I actually ended up finishing off the remainder of the floor, because if you guys remember, I actually originally had it as slabs, and I finished it off, and now it's no longer slabs. Well, some of it is still slabs. It's actually, some of it is double slabs, but the majority of it are replaced with actual planks, because I didn't want to waste too many more planks. I mean, I have plenty of logs at home, so it's really not too big of a deal, I suppose. And I have no idea why that did not go down in the water. That makes no sense whatsoever. You know what? I'm thinking I may eventually replace these fence posts with glass, because it's a relatively nice view where I'm at, and I did that too early. It's a nice view where I'm at, because we've got the ocean right nearby, and I feel like... Oh, another pufferfish, just like we got last episode. So, I'm thinking maybe pufferfish weren't necessarily as good as I originally thought. I mean, they are nice, they do give water-breathing potions, but I'm far from being able to make potions. Again, back to the glass, I think having glass windows as opposed to the fence posts would actually make it look a lot nicer. Oh, we got leather pants. They're all the way down here, though. I think. Yep, there they are. I guess that's one downside to having my fishing house where it is. They're not enchanted, but I suppose that's better than some things. Let's go ahead and stand by the edge. Hopefully nothing will fall in this time. So we got a normal fish, a pufferfish, pair of leather pants. So, ooh, a saddle. I mean, I think I have like 2 of these already at home, because I got them from the 2 dungeons. Plus I have horse armor, which is really nice. I may end up taming a horse here relatively soon, but I want to build a horse stable before I do that. Because then that way at least I have a place to keep my horses should I get any horses. Ooh, we got ourselves a salmon. I mean, that's not too bad. I don't even know how many hearts, I mean not hearts, I don't know how many 100 points salmon even gives you when cooked. Then again, I'm kind of stocked up on chicken right now, so I'm probably not going to be eating fish anytime soon. Oh, another salmon, nice. So I got 2 salmon, so not too bad. I think this is going to be my last cast before I end the episode off, because I'm about at that time at this point. Got a saddle, some fish. yeah, a saddle, some fish, a pair of leather pants, which I don't think I'm ever going to end up using. But you know what? That's actually relatively good for right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video off here. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that like button. Well, more than make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCP0 to stay updated. This has been Zero Studios. Thank you guys for watching. And with that, I will see you guys later.